Good afternoon, friends. This is Ryan Fewins-Bliss, Executive Director of the Michigan College Access Network, coming to you with some of my favorite people from around the state to celebrate MCAN's 2020 College Access Impact Awards. Normally, we would be on a lovely stage in front of 650 people, all dressed really nicely, eating fancy cheesecakes, celebrating these award winners. Alas, 2020 has done us dirty and did not allow us to do what we really wanted to do, but we can't let the year go by without bringing some attention to our great award winners. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm really pleased to be with you this afternoon celebrating our 2020 College Access Impact Awards. And I want to give a big shout out to our elected officials who are on the call today as well. State Representative Johnson and State Senator Hollier have joined us today, and they'll have a chance here at the end to give some remarks as well. It's always nice to see our elected officials join us for these great awards. MCAN has been giving awards away to individuals and organizations now for 6 years. We typically honor those who go above and beyond for post-secondary attainment through these awards. They shine light on individuals and organizations, collaborations, partnerships that have exceeded expectations to make positive impact on increasing college readiness, participation, and completion across the state, particularly among students of color, low-income students, and first-generation college-going students. And that language is straight from our mission because we care so deeply about it. As I mentioned before, we had originally planned to do this in our annual conference in March. We're happy to do it here because the work still needs to be celebrated regardless of what's happening with the pandemic around us. Each honoree that we bring these awards to has tended to have a body of work, a body of experience. So while we're giving these folks the 2020 awards, this really is for much more than they've done just in the last year. They've really developed a body of work that we're excited to bring attention to. We have sent all of the award recipients a engraved, handcrafted Cristo Award trophy to display proudly. Jassadi, do you have the trophy you can model for us? Great. It's one of my favorite things to do when I visit past award winners is to see the trophy on their mantle. So I hope you can share it proudly wherever you might land here in the coming months. We're here today very specifically to celebrate the work of Jassadi Moore with the Ombudsman Award. She's the Ombudsman Award from Michigan State University's College Advising Corps. Jassadi served for 2 years as the college advisor at Detroit Cristo High School. MCAN has its own college advising program called Advise Michigan. We place 56 college advisors in high schools across the state to support college going activities like applying to college, completing the FAFSA, TIP applications, scholarships, and the like. But Advise Michigan is just one of the many partners in the state doing this work. We work closely with our friends at the Michigan State University College Advising Corps and the University of Michigan's College Advising Corps. In total, there are over 100 college advisors as part of these 3 corps placed in high schools all across the state, helping students and families to make their college dreams come true. All of these folks are passionate and incredibly talented. We're excited to bring attention to one of them today. Placing those well-trained college advisors in high schools across the state really creates strong partnerships with school counselors who are the leads in their buildings for doing college advising, and principals who are leading their building administratively and have the vision for college-going culture in their building. Working with our partners in this effort, we choose, again, one college advisor from each of those 3 corps, Advise Michigan, MSU, and U of M, annually for this award to honor their on-the-ground work with students and families to reach the big goal we're all trying to go after, which is 60 by 30, 60% of Michigan's residents having a post-secondary degree or certificate by the year 2030, in alignment with Governor Whitmer's 60 by 30 goal that she set in her State of the State address last February, and which was successfully codified by our 2 state leaders here in the state budget for fiscal year 21, which seems like a very esoteric thing, but having that codified in state language is a big deal. All of these folks are AmeriCorps members, which we're a really proud member of the AmeriCorps family. So let me start let me stop bragging about the programs and start bragging about Jassadi in particular. Jassadi has been passionate about education and college access since she had the opportunity to attend and graduate MSU as a first-generation college-going student. At Cristo Rey specifically, she was able to live out her passion for educating and advising students. Through partnering with the Detroit College Access Network, or DCAN, as well as other community organizations, Jassadi successfully created a system in which a student at Cristo Rey could take full advantage of the resources to matriculate to and through college. Through connecting students to fee waivers and other FAFSA supports, admission reps from throughout the state, as well as other college access programs, she's messaged the importance, of college in a multifaceted way. Let me give you some of the numbers around Jassadi's work, because it is quite impressive. During the last academic year, 100% of the seniors at Cristo Rey submitted at least 3 college applications, not 1, not 2, but 3 applications. That is above and beyond the state average, and above and beyond what we hope they're able to do. 98% of her students submitted the FAFSA. That was in a year when roughly 56 to 58% across the state did, so tremendously better than the state average. And Jassadi met with 99% of her seniors' families, also not an easy thing to do. I know it's hard to understand numbers out of context, but let me tell you, these are red flares, red flags talking about the great work that she's done. You don't see these numbers, so you can easily see why we wanted to bring this positive attention to Jassadi. It's for those reasons and many more that we are incredibly proud to bring our second award of the year to Jassadi Moore this afternoon. Congratulations, Jassadi. Please tell us a little bit about this Ombudsman Award for you and your work in Detroit Cristo Rey.
Yeah, no, thank you so much, Ryan. I would first like to say thank you to all of those who truly believed in me, from my fellow advisors and my program directors for nominating me, my students and coworkers, especially the college counseling department, and most of all, God for leading me into this direction. It has truly humbled me to be recognized for my 2 years as a college advisor through the MSU College Advising Corps. In such high regards, because the work we do is not easy, but we put in our all for these young lives. My time as a college advisor is over, but the impact of the 2 years of serving has been extremely significant. It has given me a clearer perception of my own experiences, how education has always been a driving force in my life. I soon came to realize that the time within Cristo Rey was only an extension of my own higher education. I was constantly learning about myself, the systems that we live in, but most of all, my students. I was seeing myself in my seniors, and I felt a true responsibility to get them to their next stages in life. As a first generation college student, I was absolutely terrified stepping into this position because I felt as if I didn't know anything at all. But what I did know was what not to do in college. So taking out too much in loans and not getting help when I needed it. But I was fortunate enough to be able to get those numbers through having a college readiness class that I co-led with the college counselor, London Johnson. This is where we would give them important information, have them apply to all of those colleges, but most of all, check in with them. My ability to meet the goals of both the school and MSU CAC's program was vital through these classes. I was able to devote myself to each and every student and their stories. They shaped my future just as much as I wanted to impact theirs. And this is why I will continue my own education to pursue a master's in student affairs at Rutgers University next fall, because I hope to continue and inspire young minds. As I said, my time as a college advisor may have come to an end. However, the work towards equity and within the education system, getting our youth to affordable higher education and the ability to use our degrees and enter the workforce is far from over. I know in these uncertain times, the education system is getting hit hard, but I just urge you all to keep that fire burning and connecting and engaging and keeping the faith alive by knowing that we are all stronger in this together. I'll close with a remark from a great inspiration of mine, Michelle Obama. Don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. Thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited that you're going to pick up your next phase of your education. It's okay that you're leaving the state to do that, but I'd really encourage you to come on back to us, bring the talent home,
Absolutely.
help us build that culture here with our students here as well. So congratulations. We're really, really proud of the work that you're doing, and we know you're going to do great work continuing. I'm joined today by Carrie Lewis and Miguel Torres, who are staff members of the Michigan State University College Advising Corps. I'd love to give them a moment to sing Jassadi's praises as well.
Yeah, thank you. We just wanted to say congratulations, Jassadi. And I'm so glad we were all able to be here in this way, even if it's an unusual way. That's still great. We get to still celebrate you. And yeah, just recognize all of your achievements. We wanted to thank you for the service that you gave to your students and to the college access movement in Michigan. And we are just very excited to see what comes next for you.
Thank you, Carrie. I am excited to turn it over to one of our state elected officials here, Representative Johnson, who can sing Jassadi's praises as well. Thanks, Representative.
Thank you so much, first of all, for inviting me. Jassadi, girl, I'm just so extraordinarily proud of you. When I was given the opportunity just to say a couple of words to you and to encourage you, but I think you really said it all, because you are the encourager, and with people like you, I can just step to the side and say, I'm good. I trust that this is going to be our future, for real, our future. So I just want to, if you don't mind, I want to also mention to those young people that you were speaking to, I want you to look at Jassadi. Know that if she can do it, and if this girl from the Herman Gardens couldn't do it, sometimes, and I was talking to someone about this just yesterday, how I remember I was only about 7 years old, and I'm the oldest of 3. And my dad was doing whatever he was doing. Mom was at home. We had no food, but there was 2 slices of hard bread in the back of a refrigerator and 1 slice of bologna. You know where I'm going with this, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I'm saying to each and every one of you, when you don't think you can make it, when you think that this is the last, that you can't make it, I want you to remember Jassadi. I want you to remember this girl right here, this young woman right here. I'm proud of you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Representative Johnson. I think you said it great for your district and for the students who live in your district and all across the state as well. I am equally honored to have one of our state senators here joining us. He bravely wore his U of M sweatshirt during this MSU presentation. So excited to give him the floor. Thank you, Senator Hollier. Please take it away.
I have to admit, my wife is all of 39 months pregnant, so I've been just kind of running to and fro. And, in this moment, I just want to say congratulations, Jassadi. Like, everyone will say all these great things about all the great work that you're doing, but none of it really encompasses the real impact. And when you see the lives that are changed from the work that you're doing, that's what we're trying to say thank you for. We're trying to say thank you because in 10 or 20 years, there will be people who went to college or went to community college or found a trade because you told them that there were other options besides just a 4-year school to start with. And like you did from, the kind of way that we grew up, we were raised that smart kids go to college and, they do 4 years, and that was kind of the only path. And by you being open and responsive and working with them to understand that the path that is right for them is the one that works for them really makes all the difference. And so I'm really grateful and excited that you're going to continue to do this work and that your experience with AmeriCorps made you stick with it, right? I was happy to do AmeriCorps. My niece did the college access program you're doing. And it really means a lot to have people who could be doing other things with their time, spending their time with kids who need it. And so I'm grateful if I can ever be helpful to you or any of your students in the future. I am very happy and excited to do that. But most importantly, congratulations today, and celebrate and enjoy and encourage and share widely, and remember these moments, because there will not be enough times for people to say thank you and congratulations for all the great work that you're doing, because it's just so important and we don't say enough of it. So thank you and congratulations and congratulations and thank you and thank you and thank you and thank you. And we look forward to more amazing things and you coming back and continuing to make great spaces for your students.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Jassadi, I hope you can see it's very clear we are incredibly proud of the work that you're doing and the potential that you have to continue to do great things for our state. I want to thank the senator and the representative for joining us. Thank you to Miguel and Carrie, the staff from MSU. And just another big thank you and congratulations to Jassadi. This has been the second MCAN College Access Impact Award from 2020 that we have presented. We have 8 more awards to bring you, so keep watching to see who is awarded next. Congratulations and thanks.